I just go grab the stove, choke on the smoke. They tell me to quit, don't listen what I'm told. They help me forget that this world is...
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to a new video. In this video, as you could tell by the title, this is going to be 8 update ideas for the future of Clash of Clans. So Supercell, if you are listening to this, please listen to the whole video, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope some of these changes get implemented in the future. So first things first, I have a lot of loot, so let's upgrade a couple of things. I was going to collect that, but let's go ahead and go in our laboratory, and I think we're going to get our wizards to max level because that's one of my favorite troops in the game. So let's go ahead and bang, there goes wizards to max level. Then let's upgrade a wall over here. So there we go, we've got another wall right there, and that's pretty solid. So I'm going to do a live raid while we actually talk about this. So we are going to go from number 1 to number 8. So let's start off at number 1. And as you all probably guessed, it is extra builders huts in the future. If you guys if you guys have played for a long time, you know that there's only ever been 5 builders in the actual game. But as time goes by, Supercell's adding a lot more things to the game, and as they add all these things to the game, the time for everything to actually be built and everything is just taking forever. So with only 5 builders, I did some calculations, and it takes about 3.5 years in total without wasting any time at all. It takes about 3.5 years to max out, which is insanity. So I'm not saying now to implement this now, but I'm saying maybe in the future, if you do keep on adding more things to the game, such as new levels to stuff, I would definitely recommend adding at least one more builder to help getting these upgrades done a little bit quicker, because that is all of our end goal, isn't it? Is it not? Just to be able to max out and then push as high as we can in trophies, because honestly that would be amazing if we were able to max out a little bit faster. Now I myself am maxed out, so besides a couple things, as you saw, troops, and then we've got a couple walls to do, but other than that, we are pretty close to being maxed. And yeah, I think for new players coming into the game though, it is way too overwhelming in order to catch up to everyone else. So you guys are kind of closing the market on newer customers, which I guess isn't too bad since you guys do make a lot of money already. Supercell does make a lot of money, if you guys did not know. But for newer people to come into this game, it's kind of overwhelming to see that it takes so long in order to actually max out your base in Clash of Clans. So we did get a lot of loot in that. But as I was saying, it takes so much time in order to max out your base. So it would be nice to have extra builders in the future as things do get added on, such as these Inferno Tower levels. That's another 14 days, and that's insane, 2 weeks for one upgrade. But so you guys get the point. We are going to move on to number 2, which obviously is more loot in the builder's base. Now, as you guys know, if you do reach 3,000 trophies, if you haven't reached 3,000 trophies in the builder's base, go check out my video. It's in the link in the description. It's how to reach 3,000 trophies in the builder's base, the easiest way. But once you reach 3,000 trophies, the loot completely caps off. So you can't make more than, I believe it's 300 or 400,000. You can't make more than 400,000 in one day, and all the upgrades are costing 1.2 million once you start getting them to level 5. So to get everything to level 6 is 1.2 million each, which is pretty insane considering we could only get 400,000 at the max. So I think what you guys have going on now is definitely nice towards the upgrades and all that stuff, but once you get above 3,000 trophies, there's nothing to work for. The loot's really good at the moment. There's nothing to work for once you do eventually get above 3,000 trophies. But if you guys implement something like maybe 4,000 trophies, you could get 1 million loot per day. But that would be really nice. It'd give me something more to push for. So once I hit that 3,000 trophies, I kind of stopped pushing, and now I'm just doing my 3 attacks a day because it doesn't matter to go up in trophies. I just need to maintain above 3,000 trophies. So now we are going to move on to number 3, which is, many of you guys want it, clan wars in the builder space. So I think this would be really cool to implement into the game. As I said, a lot of new players are very intimidated to max out their bases, But if you're starting now, you can catch up with the builder's base and be just like everyone else. Now I think that'd be awesome to have clans that are just exclusive to the builder's base, and people will actually be able to just do wars with the builder base and kind of just focus on that. And that'd honestly be really fun to do. And we could start some pretty cool clans about the builder's base. So now we are going to move on to number 4, which also goes in with the builder's base, which is an extra builder in the builder's base. Now we don't need this now because it does cost so much to upgrade things. So that would be really nice to have if you guys do add more loot into the game for the builder's base and decrease that loot cap, or increase the loot cap. Sorry, that'd be bad if they decreased it. But also the next thing is number 6. So number 6 is we are on number 5. Number 5 is coming in at tournaments with prizes for leagues. So as you guys know, in leagues, if you do win your battle, you do get a certain percentage as a league bonus to win your battle. So that's pretty nice and pretty cool, but I think something would be even more cool, kind of like how in Clash Royale, how they do have those cool tournaments. And if they do have tournaments, that honestly bring a lot of players back to the game because it adds more things into the game. Right now there's currently farmers, and then for the people that are maxed out, you either have a choice to trophy push or just completely focus on clan wars. Now, it's been a couple of years since people have been doing that, so honestly people are getting tired of that, like myself. So they need to add something new to the game, like they did the builder's base. Now, tournaments would be awesome to do because you can kind of work with other people, and maybe it could be at the end of the season how you have your little leagues with, like, I think it's 50 people in each league. Whoever's at the top does get a prize, maybe gems, maybe extra loot, maybe a cool flag or a decoration to put on your base. But either way, any of those would be so cool, and it'd kind of be exclusive. Like, let's say if you had the decoration on your base, people could see that you did end up coming in, let's say, first, second, or third place out of 50 people in your tournament throughout the time of the tournament. So now that is my idea for tournaments and prizes for leagues, which would definitely add another, like, a more fun aspect to the game. Now we are going to move on to number 6, which would be to take away the 5,000 reset to help with clouding. So if you guys don't know, once you reach over 5,000 trophies, you can keep pushing over 5,000 trophies until the league resets. So now once this league resets, it actually becomes a huge problem. So anyone who reaches, let's say, 6,000 trophies, as far as 6,000 trophies, once that league resets, everyone is brought back down to 5,000 trophies and forced to push up again. Now, I think this could possibly help with clouding. If you don't know what clouding is, it's when you are not able to find any bases because you're so high in trophies, there's no one to really attack. Now, this could stop clouding because there would be people way higher than 5,000 trophies. So people that would be at, let's say, 5,400 trophies that would normally spend hours waiting for a base, they'd have a bunch of people above them to actually be able to attack. Now, this was current, like before it was like 4,000 trophies that reset was. Maybe bring that all the way up to 7,000 trophies to possibly give players a higher limit to reach. And it'd kind of add another thing to the game. That'd be so cool if some people could reach like 8,000 trophies at some point during the season and then be reset back down to 7,000. But that would, honestly, I think that would help clouding in a way. Let me know what you guys think about that idea down in the comments. I did think about that for a little while, but I want to see what other people think about it as well. Now, we are going to move on to number 7, which would be to improve P.E.K.K.A.s. Now, in the last update, they did add a little upgrade to the P.E.K.K.A.s, and I did get that upgrade. I will make a video on it soon because that is honestly my favorite troop in the game besides the Wizard, as I said in the beginning of this video. But I think they should improve the P.E.K.K.A. because right now, P.E.K.K.A.s, they're strong, but no one really uses them anymore. Honestly, P.E.K.K.A.s used to be the meta of the game, and everyone would use P.E.K.K.A.s. And that will bring me to number 8, which would be to improve golems to take away the meta air attack. So right now, it's either all boulders or all air attacks. So honestly, I'm getting sick of getting attacked by air attacks. Right now, I'm not because I am farming, of course, but I already showed this replay in another video, but I'll show it again. But when I was pushing, all I got attacked by was air troops, which kind of got annoying, and it's weird to defend against air troops and annoying, But honestly, if you guys were to make golems better, or maybe put a little nerf on the eagle artillery, because the eagle artillery just smokes golems since it does like extra damage to them. But if the golems were better, honestly, it would allow for more tanking, which it would allow for more variety in attacking armies. So if the golems were better, there could be more variety of armies, and not everyone would be just using airs and kind of spamming in and getting the 50% and eventually 2-star if they do get lucky or if they have a little more skill. But if they do add that into the game, it will change attacking a little bit more. It will become a little more complex, and it will make defending a lot more fun because you're not constantly facing the same thing over and over again. So those are my ideas for updates in the future of Clash of Clans. Let me know what you guys think about these updates down below in the comments. I'd like to hear what you guys want to be added into the game, and I'd like to hear your feedback on what I had to say, because not everyone will agree and some people will agree, and I'd like to see what you guys have to think. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support lately. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more daily Clash of Clans and Clash Royale content, and I will see you guys in the next video.